set the clock for 1 minute for timeout. So it should, once it runs down, you should hit set clock and it should pop up. Game time 1 minute. If it does that, all you have to do is hit enter. If it doesn't, you can scroll through and find it using the arrow.
Okay. The libero goes through for 9, and then you came out, and the libero serves you for 9.
Okay. So the libero ends up serving for the middle, usually.
Correct.
Yes.
Generally.
But someone came in for the libero first, so I have to note that, and then note that the libero goes in first. So it's 2 libero changes.
It's not there, is it?
Not there, yeah.
Okay, so go to, keep going to the next one. One more. Keep going, I don't know where is it? One more, I'm sorry, that one. So go ahead and hit enter and put 100.
Oh. Or that'll be 10 minutes.
Oh, 0, okay, reset. Try set clock again. Okay, and so enter 0100.
Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ward Gymnasium on the campus of Franklin Christian Academy for tonight's varsity volleyball matchup between the Summit High School Spartans and your FCA Lady Falcons. First, the starting lineups for the visitors, the Spartans. Number 21, Mandy Shanahan. Number 20, Maggie Callis. Number 9, Skylar Lambert. Number 7, Haley Riley. Number 31, Emmy Easton. Number 5, Madison Spelta. And the libero, number 1, Jillian Burrell. And now, Falcon Nation, put your hands together, make some noise for yo, FCA Lady Falcons! Number 4, Aylin Sadre. Number 0, Piper Jepson. Number 3, Treasure Gilkey. Number 7, Colette Von Kasimseri. Number 11, Ginny Johnson. Number 18, Jackie Pina. And the libero, number 2, Nyla Reddick.
Well, good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ward Gymnasium here on the campus of Franklin Christian Academy. I'm Will Shipman. Glad you could join us tonight for volleyball. We have the varsity teams taking the floor between the Spartans from Summit High School and your Franklin Christian Academy Lady Falcons. Lady Falcons had a tough loss last night as they traveled to Murfreesboro to take on Franklin Road Christian School. Lost 3 sets to 2 in a 21-19 third game. Hard-fought battle. Lady Falcons looking to get back on the winning side tonight here as they take on the Spartans from Summit High School. 3A school here in Williamson County. The Lady Falcons in the transition year last year in TSIAA. So next year, the Lady Falcons will jump up to TSSAA for now. Looking to get some competition here in the transition here tonight, taking on Summit tomorrow night. Independence will come in to Ward Gymnasium. Falcons will get the serve to start. Skylar Reddick will come in for Jackie Pena. It'll be Aylin Saygraves to get us started. There's the whistle, ready to get going. And the first home volleyball match here of 2024 is underway. Segrave serve into the middle. Nice set in around the circle, but there's Jepson to get the block. Now over to the other side off the tip. Johnson gets it back to Jepson. Jepson will tip it across. And we had somebody into the net. It will be Jepson who gets into the net. So Summit will take a 1-0 lead. Back to serve Summit, number 21, Shanahan. Her first serve. Into the middle. Jepson. Up to Segraves. The set for Colette. Now to the outside. There's the block by the Falcons, and it's going to go wide. The Falcons got up to contest, just could not keep it within the court of play. 2-0 lead for the Spartans. Best of 5 here tonight. So we're just game 1, just underway. Haven't missed anything if you're just joining us. Segraves into the middle for Johnson. Johnson, the back row hit is just long. Not missing by much here. Spartans up 3-0. Shanahan's next serve. Jepson goes back off. Back Johnson, good job running it down. Segraves will send a free ball across. Tip up against the net, tip across. Falcons can't get to it. And it's now 4-0 lead for the Spartans. Next serve by Shanahan is too long. So the Lady Falcons get the side out. 4-1 now. And it'll be Piper Jepson back to serve for the Lady Falcons. Jepson serve into the middle. It's going to be a bump set to the outside. Hit long across. It goes wide. Almost touched by Jepson, but just gets past her. 4-2. Next serve by Jepson toward the back corner is going to go long. 5-2 lead now for the Spartans. Kaless up to serve. Kaless serve into the net. Side out to the Lady Falcons, 5-3. Now Pena will come in as Reddick will sit down for a little while. And serve by Treasure Gilkey gets down for the ace. 6-3. Or excuse me, not 6-3, 5-4. Next serve. Up next, and going to get a touch in the net. As Johnson went up to contest, it couldn't get her hand back in time. So 6-4. Now Gilkey will come out. Mr. Reddick will come back in. Next serve, up to Jepson. Segraves set outside. And now the tip back. Good play to keep it alive. Now for the outside, down the line. Is in. 7-4 now the score. Segraves, bump set. Pena will send it across. Now the Lady Falcons will set the defense at the net. The tip is going to get over the blocks. Over the blockers down, 8-4. Now Lily Johnson will come in, replacing Aylin Segraves. Johnson set outside. for Jenny Johnson. Set in the middle, hit into the middle. Lady Falcons can't return it. 9-4 the lead now for the Spartans. Skylar Lambert serving. Up 9-4. Jepson. Johnson to Johnson. Jenny Johnson's tip across. Dug out now set to the far side. Tip. Johnson there to play it. Pena and her attempted a set. Spins off to the side, and it's now 10-4. Lady Falcons trailing, and we're going to get a timeout by the Lady Falcons. Timeout 10-4. Back in a moment after these messages from Dairy Queen. Falcons trailing 10-4 here. As we're back here on the Falcons Sports Network. Lambert still serving. There's her serve. Gets down for an ace. (11-4) now. Pass up to the front. Johnson, back to Johnson, off the block. Now bump set to the back line is going to be wide. And the Lady Falcons will get the side out at 11-5. Burrell comes back in, replacing Lambert. Now Sierra Craig in, replacing Lily Johnson. Von Kasimsari with the serve. Outside set. Good dig there by Erickson on the back run. Now Jenny Johnson, a punch up to the front. This one's got to go over. It's off the tip. Now Erickson over to Johnson again. Johnson goes up, goes cross court, and comes right back to her. She plams it down. The dig came right back to the line. Johnson didn't give up on it. Went up and got it. And now it's a 5-point cushion for Summit. Lady Falcons trying to get back into this. Serve up next to the net, and it's going to get down. Is Von Kasimsari not able to dig it out? So 12-6 the score. Johnson. Up to Johnson. Her hit again. This is going to get out the block and down. Lady Falcons get the side out at 12-7. Now Erickson's going to come out and Jebson in. Jenny Johnson to serve now for the Lady Falcons. Her jump serve. Nice serve. Up close to the net. Tip over. As Micah Hayes went up to the net to try to get it. Lady Falcons now within 4, 12-8. Johnson serve. Gets down. 12-9. Johnson's next serve, short. Set into the back line. It's going to be a free ball. Segraves, or no, excuse me, Von Simsbury sets it up for Jepson. Goes wide. 4-point game, 13-9. Now Rayleigh Frenzel placing Johnson on the back line. E-step. Off Reddick. Up to Jepson. And now a slam. See a number. That was a big kill by number 20. Kalis. 14-9. He steps next serve. Goes off Frenzel. Falcons scramble to keep it alive. Tip over. Jepson gets in the air. Back to her off the block. Now attack on the outside. And Frenzel can't get it. 15-9. Now 6-point lead for the Spartans. Here in set number 1. Next serve. Reddick has to push it across. Lady Falcons not able to get an attack off this serve right now, and that's causing trouble. 16-9 the score, and the Lady Falcons are going to take a timeout. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back in a moment after these messages. Here in set number 1, a best of 5. Lady Falcons trailing 16-9 as we come out of the timeout. An ace by Eastep. Next serve by Eastep. Off Reddick. It's going to get down. So now the Spartans have doubled up the Falcons at 18-9. Next serve. Jepson tries to go cross court. It goes off the net and wide. Now a 10-point lead at 19-9. And again, this is one of those cases. Lady Falcons right now, you want them to play this 1 point at a time. Get the side out here. And start to work. There it is. They got the side out now. 19-10. Now they just got to play 1 point here and just work to get back into this set. Definitely doable. They got to hold the serve. Reddick serve. Nice serve. Going to get an ace for Nyla Reddick at 19-11. Next serve by Reddick. It's going to be long. 20-11. Burrell serving. Set for Gilkey. Out. Gilkey gets it down for the kill. And the side out, 20-12. Now Segraves will come in for Craig. Ball's in the air. Up against the net and going to have the setter into the net. That was Gutierrez. So big point for the Falcons there to make it 20-13. Segraves' next serve goes into the net. So side out, 21-13, and now substitutions in for Summit. He'll be Haley Riley and Shanahan coming in. And Shanahan will go back to serve. She started the serving for the Spartans at the beginning of this game. Shanahan serve. Johnson up to Segraves. Bump set. Bonk Simsary, her hit goes long, and 22-13 now. Lady Falcons trying to extend this first set as long as they can. Jepson sends a free ball across. Set to the outside, is going to get down. As the blockers get over late is Kalis. Makes it 23-13. Or, oh no, they're going to say point for the Falcons, so 22-14. Jepson serve. Block. Outside for Johnson. Librero, the great dig. Hit in the middle. Falcons get a dig. Now Gilkey goes to the side. Outside again for Cleese. Falcons try to keep it alive. Too late, 23-14 now. As Kalis serve is going to be long. So Lady Falcons get the side out at 23-15. Not to keep the serve. Stay away from match point. Pena comes back in for Reddick as Gilkey will serve. Serve spot Gilkey goes into the net, and so now we have set point coming up for the Spartans. It'll be Lambert to serve it. So now Burrell will come out. And Spelta come in, short serve. Johnson, good dig. Segraves with a set for Johnson. Goes to the back, good dig. Now set to the outside, cross. Segraves, back to Johnson again off the block. She gets it down. So the Falcons avoid one set point at 24-16. So now Sierra Craig will come in for Aylin Segraves. Von Kasimsari will serve now. Outside block is going to be out. And so that will do it, 25-16. Three minutes. So we'll be back in a moment with set number 2 here on the Falcons Sport Network. with what I had. It's like walking on sunshine. Girls just want to have fun. September.
I wasn't, but I think I figured it out.
I think we're good. You're doing great. Thank you. Thank you so much for helping out. We appreciate you being over here. Lady Falcons fall in set number 1, 25-16. Summit will have the serve to start set number 2. And it will be Segres, Pena, Johnson, Craig, Jepson, and Gilkey to start for the Falcons with Reddick as libero. Bella Lambert will be libero for Summit here in the second set. Pogue, Skylar Lambert, Eastep, Shanahan, Spelta, and on the outside, number 4 is Pogue. Trying to see on the outside, number 7 is Haley Riley on the outside for the Spartans. Get ready to start set number 2 here. It'll be Shanahan to serve. Shanahan serve, played by Johnson up to Segraves outside for Jepson off the block. Falcons play it. Chance to attack again. Now Segraves going to tap it across. Now outside set. Segraves keeps it alive, but it's going to go wide, and the Spartans will start off with point number 1 here in set number 2. Johnson in for Craig. Shanahan's next serve. Segraves to Gilkey. Gilkey gets the kill. And so the Falcons tie it up at 1. Now Craig back in for Johnson. Now Segraves to serve here. Her first serve of set number 2. Into the middle. Good play to keep it alive. Jepson gets up and blocks it down. And now a free ball coming across. Reddick pops it up in the air. A set for Johnson on the back line. Good dig by the Spartans. And now Reddick can't get the cross court hit. And the Spartans will get the side out 2-1. Now Khalees. Kales's serve. Outside for Craig. Craig lefty down the line. Back set Timing just off by Riley on the hit. Side out to the Falcons, tied at 2. Now Jepson back to serve. Jepson serve. Into the corner. Bump set to the outside. The hit into the blocks. The Falcons just a little too far away from the net. Comes down their side, so the side out back to the Spartans. At 3-2. Bella Lambert now back to serve. Reddick plays it up to Saygraves. Set outside for Jenny Johnson. It's going to be long. 4-2 for Summit. Serve back to Jepson. Saygraves. Little pop set is going to go wide. No touch, they'll say. So the Spartans get it 5-2. Little quick set there. Good look on it. Saygraves outside for Johnson. Her tip across. Good hustle there by E-Step. And now a hit into the tip into the middle of the Falcons. Gets down at 6-2 now, 4-point lead. Falcons need a side out here. Get the ball back. Saygraves, quick set into the middle. Good dig by Kalis. And along on the hit, gets the side out the Lady Falcons needed, 6-3. Now Pena will come in. As Reddick will go out. Treasure Gilkey back to serve. Gilkey serve. Back set. Jepson, good position. Now Johnson off the block. Deep. Johnson there to save it. Now Gilkey from the back row. Into the middle. Off the block. As Kalis gets the kill at 7-3. 4 points. Lead now for the Spartans. Riley to serve. Riley serve to Jepson. Saygraves set to Johnson. Johnson toward the back line. Kalis can't get that one. And Lady Falcons get the side out. It's 7-4. Johnson's coming in. Gutierrez in. And then Micah Hayes in. Bonk Simpsry in for Saygraves. Simpsry. Lily Johnson, the serve. Quick set into the middle. It's tipped off the block. Reddick can't keep it in play. 8-4 now, Lady Falcons. Now Kalis will come out. As Pogue will come back in. He stepped to serve for the Spartans. 8-4. He steps serve. Goes off Johnson. Simpsry. Now back set. And the hit goes into the net by Pogue. And the Lady Falcons pull within 3, 8-5. Tip across is going to go out. 8-6. Johnson's serve is going to go long. So 9-6 now. Erickson will come in for Johnson. Back set, tip across. Reddick, nice save. Now Jebson. Dug out by Eastep. Pogue will send it into the net, and the Falcons will get the point. 9-7 now. Jebson. Shanahan back in, Haley Riley back in for the Spartans. 10-8 the score. Lady Falcons have cut it into one. Back set. Hit across. Erickson there to keep it alive. Now for Jebson. Jebson's going to tip it. And now it's going to come back. So Lady Falcons chance to attack here. Quick set for Gilkey. He's going to get it down off the Librero Lambert. And the Lady Falcons with him 10-9 now with the serve. Lady Falcons looking crisper here in set number 2. Now Sierra Craig come in for Lily Johnson. And now Segraves in for Von Simsbury. And now Pena will come out as Frizzell will come in. Segraves to serve. And all that switching out. Segraves serve. Outside, blocked, and just Falcons just can't find it. It's 11-10. Calais. Calais' serve. Erickson to Frenzel. Craig will send a free ball across into the center. Quick set in the backside. Goes off the block. Falcons get up to no. 12-9 now. Served by Summit. Jebson up to Segrave. Sends it back. Set into the middle. And going to get down for the kill. 13-9. Next serve by Kales goes off the net. Erickson, good job getting on the floor to keep that alive. Now Craig will send a free ball over. Lady Falcons got to get back to defend. Down the line, good dig. Segraves up for Erickson. Her shot is going to go too long, and 14-9 now, 5-point lead. And now a timeout's going to be taken by the Lady Falcons. Timeout on the floor. Lady Falcons Lady Falcons trailing 14-9, down 1-0. Back in a moment after these. – 14-9, Spartans leading here in set number 2. West serving. Serving to the middle, Frenzel keeps it alive. Craig gonna send a pass across. Back attack, and a dink's gonna get down. 15-9 now. Next serve by Calais. Now set to Craig. Craig's left-handed shot goes wide. Now 16-9. Calais' next serve is going to get down for an ace. So the Lady Falcons have now find themselves in the second set here, trailing by 8, 17-9. Next serve by Calais. Goes off Jepson, off to the side. Now they've doubled up the Lady Falcons at 18-9. Serve by Calais goes off of Erickson for another ace at 19-9. And now the Lady Falcons will take their second time out here of set number 2. Trailing by 10, 19-9. Back after these messages from Dairy Queen. Johnson coming in for Erickson. Now Cleese to serve. Off of Reddick. Another ace. Makes it 20-9. Serve off Johnson. Saygraves gets it in the air to Johnson. Johnson's hit down the line. Calais gathers it. Tip across. Saygraves there with it. Now Reddick will bump it to Johnson. Johnson from the back line. Keep it alive. Free ball coming across. Reddick pushes it. Cross court. And they're going to say side out to the Lady Falcons as it goes wide. So the Lady Falcons get it back at 20-10. With Piper Jepson serving. Jepson serve. Nice set to the outside. They run it down. Segraves will send a free ball across. Quick set to the outside. Was it touch? They're going to say touch. 21-10. Bell Lambert to serve. And Segraves can't get to the pass. 22-10 now. 3 points away. The Spartans taking set number 2. And now you have a hit kill inside the line. So 23-10 now the score. 2 points away from sending us to set number 3. Next serve. Reddick up to Segraves outside for Johnson. Good save there. Now a good block by the Lady Falcons. It doesn't make it over. So 23-11. As Frenzel will come back in. Now Pena will sub for Frenzel on the front line, 23-11. And Gilkey will be serving here for the Lady Falcons. Served by Gilkey. Set into the middle, goes off of Falcon to the back line. And so now set point for the Spartans. Serve is long, so the Lady Falcons survive one set point. Now substitutions in. Lily Johnson in for Sierra Craig. Gutierrez and Hayes in for the Lady Spartans. They'll be Johnson and Von Simsbury entering for the Lady Falcons. So it'll be Lily Johnson to serve here for the Lady Falcons. Set point number 2, 24-12. Good serve by Johnson. He's going to get down. Lady Falcons save another set point here, 24-13. Next serve by Johnson is going to be long, and that'll do it. Set number 2 is over. The Falcons fall 25-13. Back with set number 3 here in a moment on the Falcons Sports Network.
Is that mine? Yeah. Is that JV? That's JV. That's JV.
Getting ready to start set number 3 here. Lady Falcons will have the serve. Jepson, Gilkey, Johnson, Pena, Bonka Simsri, and Segraves. Reddick Libero again to start set number 3. It'll be Segraves to serve. And into the net is the setter, so the Lady Falcons will take point number 1 here. One after the point there by Summit on the side out. It's on the back side. He's going to go into the net, so Summit will take a 2-1 lead here. Backside across. Reddick digs it out. Now Simsri. It's in the middle. Set into the middle. Falcons get up to the block, but it blocks down the net. And so now 3-2 lead. Outside set goes off the tip, off the block. Jepson up to Segraves, outside to Jenny Johnson. She'll get the kill. And the Falcons tie it up at 3 here in set number 3. Lady Falcons looking to extend it. Trying to extend this match. Lady Falcons have to win to get to a set number 4. Gilkey serve. Sends Lambert way back to the back line, but good pass up to the front. Falcons can keep it alive. Pena with the kill. Jackie Pena getting up to sends it down 4-3. Lady Falcons. The lead here now. Gilkey still serving. And Gilkey's serve is going to go out. So it ties us up at 4. Outside for Johnson, hits it into the net. Five, 4. Pass off Jepson, goes to the side. 6-4 now. Serves to Jepson again. Segraves passes over to Johnson. Johnson, good play by Burrell to keep it alive. Reddick, same thing on this side. Johnson again. And Johnson gets the kill on the back line. 6-5 now. Now see Craig will come in replacing Aylin Segraves. It'll be Von Kasimseri back to serve. Served by Von Kasimseri into the net, makes it 7-5 Summit on the side out. Shanahan and Riley in for the Spartans. Shanahan back to serve. Served by Shanahan. It's going to get down for an ace. Lady Spartans up 8-5. Lady Falcons need a side out here. Next serve by Shanahan. Jepson. And now Pena will send a free ball across. Tip across Jepson. Good job getting on the floor to get it. They're going to say a net violation against the Spartans. So 8-6. Johnson will come in replacing Von Kasimseri. Jenny Johnson to serve now. Lily Johnson just entered the game. Getting the book straightened out over here. So a timeout's going to be charged to the Lady Falcons. They tried to figure out there was an error in the lineup. So I have to figure out where the error is, and we'll sort it all out when we get them. So getting everybody lined back up to make sure that they have the correct lineup for the Falcons in the game. There's an error in the So we're still trying to get things sorted out here. The score's 9-6 now. So we know at least that much. Because of the lineup error, the Falcons lost the serve back to Summit. And so we're continuing to have discussion here at the table to try to determine what the proper lineup is. So we're going to So now Khalees comes in. Khalees will serve at 9-6. Now the Falcons are in the lineup where they're supposed to be. So by Khalees goes off the net, is going to get down for an ace. And it's now 10-6. Side out makes it 10-7. So now another Now get things sorted out again. And the Falcons out of rotation, so that will be a point. Yep, it's 11-7 now. Segraves to Jepson. Jepson sends it to the back line. So we get a rally going on here. Ball's trying to be kept alive. The Falcons keep it alive. What a play and what hustle. And again now with the kill in the middle for Callis. It's 12-7. Next serve, played by Johnson. And Segrave sends it across. Free ball coming back. Set. Intended. And now the Falcons get a kill. As Johnson goes up and puts it down, makes it 12-8. Segraves getting ready to serve. 12-8. Goes off Callis. Falcons now 12-9. Segraves serve. Tip back. Outside for Jepson down the line, and it's in. They're going to call it a carry. So 13-9. Riley to serve. Riley's pass up to Johnson. Down 14-9. Riley's next serve. Johnson with off her fingertips, quickly 15-9. It's now a 6-point lead for Summit here in set number 3. Next serve. Just trickles over the net. Unlucky break there for the Lady Falcons. And quickly, Summit up 7. Riley wasting no time here. Next serve. This time it hits the top of the tape and comes right back. So the side out to the Lady Falcons makes it 16-10 as Hayes and Gutierrez will enter for Summit. Be Piper Jepson to serve for the Lady Falcons. Served by Jepson. Pass comes back over, and right there to slam it down is Treasure Gilkey. 16-11. Five-point lead for Summit here. Lady Falcons trying to extend the match. They have to win this game. Next serve by Jepson. Deep serve is going to be long. 17-11 now. Pogue entering in game for the Summit. Erickson in for Jepson. He stepped to serve. Comes right back and a double hit. 19-11. He steps next to serve. Off Erickson. Up to Johnson. Oh, nice save to keep it alive, but right then should have let Pogue carry that one. Good break there for the Lady Falcons to make it 18-12. As Reddick and Pena will switch places. As now it will be Gilkey to serve, trailing by 6. Good set in the middle. And it's going to be long. Erickson no touch, and so the Lady Falcons get the side out. 18-13, or not side out. Gilkey did serve that. It's 18-13. Gilkey retains the serve. Set to the outside, goes cross court and off of Saygraves. Back to a 6-point game, 19-13. Frenzel getting ready to come in. Replacing Gilkey. So it'll be it'll be Burrell. Jillian Burrell. Craig, bump to Pena. Pena sends a free ball across. Back side hit by Hayes goes long. Side out to the Lady Falcons. Back to a 5-point game, 19-14. Now Lily Johnson will come in for Sierra Craig. And Vaughn Kasimsari will come in for Saygraves. So Johnson now will serve. 19-14. Johnson serve. Rides over the net. Push. Johnson there to dig it out. Pena keeps it alive. Lady Falcons can't get it across as the team hit the floor. 20-14 now. 7 Riley and 21 Shanahan back in the game for Summit. It'll be Shanahan to serve here. Tape Pena tries to stay out of the net, can't do it. So now Spartans 4 points away from closing out the match. Falcons need a side out here. Twenty-two to 14. Lady Falcons into the net again. 23-14. Shanahan. Next serve goes off the tape. Side out to the Lady Falcons. They're going to have to keep the serve for a while now. Jepson will come in replacing Erickson. And it'll be Jenny Johnson to serve. Johnson serve. Outside. Hit comes across. Frenzel can't keep it in play, and so now match point for Summit at 24-15. And that will get down, and that will be the match. Lady Falcons fall 3-0 to Summit, 25-16, 25-13, 25-15. I'm Will Shipman. Glad you could join us here on the Falcon Sports Network. Join us again tomorrow night as the Falcons will take on Independence High School here at Ward Gymnasium. First match will tip off at 5 o'clock again for the first serve. We're glad that you could join us tonight. Hope you have a great evening, and God bless.